didn't get all the stuff done, but did have it cut up. Put it into water so it stays really good overnight. A little bit more in there. So what are these, you ask, I hear? These are black ears, black fungi, and some people call them black pig ears. They're just black ears, but it's a black fungi. The real name is, and I have it here, it's on I think it's a Chinese mushroom. What does this say? Araucaria polythecia? Yeah, you can tell I really know what that means. But anyway, you just soak it. It comes dried, and then you soak it in hot water, and it just swells up. I don't know why I didn't know about this years ago. I love them. I've cooked this recipe a few times. You've probably seen it on my Facebook page. But yeah, look at them. They're just divine, and they're rubbery, and they're a bit like seaweed, you know, seaweed. Everyone knows seaweed. So anyway, I'm going to show you this. I'm going to cook the ginger Thai stir fry. When I went to the Thai shop, she said one of the ingredients was actually Chinese. So I don't know if this is actually Thai, but it's really powerful, really yummy. Don't know if you can hear me, but anyway. So I have these types of ingredients. But before I do that, just want to show you. Remember I was doing the turmeric yesterday. And anyway, this is how you peel it. So you just get a spoon. I actually find this one works. I've tried a couple of other spoons and they weren't as efficient. But this one seems to do the job really well. Just go along and you can see it's peeling. And just end up with that on there and just push that up. See, it's beautiful, easy to do. So I did about 1.5 kilos yesterday doing it this way. I'm sure there's an easier way when you're doing bulk, but let me know if you know how it's done when you're doing 1 kilo or 2 kilos of turmeric. So yeah, my hands are yellow. That's from my yesterday. So then I'm going to slice it, and I'm going to slice it this way. I'm not going to slice it this way because I have so many on the tray. I'm going to slice it this way. Whoops. Hang on a minute. Where's my other knife? Right. Beautiful. And then I'm putting them in the dehydrator. So come with me. This might be a little bit crazy. Hang on a minute. We'll just turn you around. Try it. Yes. So look at this. I have got so much stuff. I kept the water. That's the water out of the mushroom. I kept that. So I've got carrot, sweet potato. This is bok choy. I've got, yeah, sorry about that. Cauliflower, broccoli, peppers, onion, garlic, ginger, what's that, chili, and then this mad mix, which is absolutely beautiful. Some oil, I've got sesame and just some olive oil in there. Look at all my oranges. I went out and gave the tree a big shake, and they gave me more oranges. So I've got oranges to juice after I do this. So lots and lots of oranges. And of course, you know, I've been dehydrating, which has been really fun too. The dehydrating bananas and things. All right, let's go out here. This is the new so I've put all these racks, there's 10 racks of the turmeric. I've got some that have got some bananas on that I'm just, some of these little bits don't sit on really well. Oops, no, doesn't want to go on. Hang on. Right. These are the bananas. So, yeah, they weren't quite dry. So I've just put these ones in. These little bits are falling through. That's okay. So, yeah, it's a nice big unit. 10 big racks. A lot more efficient than the other one was. So, back to the kitchen. Oops. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do this really fast. We don't want it to overcook. We want it to be splendid. I've wrecked this thing here. I was going to say power cooking, but it's actually the process of pressure cooking. Now, do you want to know what's in this mad mix before I put the glasses on? Don't know if you can see this ingredient wise. So that's the food, and then this is what's in the mad mix. You might have to pause and have a look at that later. But you know, in the sauce there's soy sauce, vegetable stock, oyster sauce, Daoju, which is soybean paste, dash of black soy sauce, a little bit of sugar, some toasted sesame oil, some ground white pepper, and then you've got your garlic and your chilies. Chilies are optional. I grow my own chilies and I'm happy to put them in. It's going to be a little bit fiery. So I've doubled the ingredients here. So if it looks a lot, it's a lot. And it's a lot because, yeah, I doubled it. Sorry, it's morning. I have been awake and enjoying this morning, but yeah, it's, still haven't really, even though I've been busy, I haven't done a lot. So yeah, okay. So on with the heat. Now I haven't got gas, but gas is good to cook any sort of stir fry on. So I'm going to turn it up to just medium heat. Doesn't have to be too hot because mine goes crazy. It doesn't know what temperature it is anyway. So yeah, this is really good to do when you're camping. You know, you've got the gas or you've got a fire, and you can just whack it on and it's brilliant. So first of all, I've already got the oil in, so we're going to add the garlic and the ginger at this point. Now if you've got children having this, it's a good idea to add the ginger later, like after you've cooked the vegetables and everything. Add your ginger then, and that way it won't be too hot. It'll still be just quite moist. But I like to have a nice hot ginger Thai stir fry that when I take a bite, my eyes sort of water. This one I probably haven't got as much because I've doubled up, but that's all right. I mean, it'll still be pretty good because I've doubled up on the ginger, garlic, chili, and the sauce. And you just put it all in one container, and I like that you don't have to have all these little ones and add them separately. And so I haven't done that for you today. Generally I do because I like to show you me adding them one by one, but yeah, no, not anymore. And so when you're making it for yourself, just put it all in one, because you are going to add it all in one, except if you're going to soak some tofu or some chicken. You know, like if you're a carnivore and you eat meat, you might want to soak other things in some soy sauce before you add it. For me, this one is plain because I have plenty of these, and when I go, I'm going to freeze all this in little containers, like you've probably seen them before. And I have a lot of these little containers that give me usually 2 meals per serve, plus some rice or noodle, or, you know, rice noodle or something like that with this type of food. So gives me, what, a cup, good cup and a bit full for each meal, which is plenty for me. And how are you going? Yeah, that's getting hot. Just put it up a little bit more. I can always turn it down. Yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, the freezing part. So yeah, so I'm only par cooking this through because when I reheat it, that's when I'll add some more, say, sweet potato leaves and you can add your tofu then, or if you're going to cook something else, chickpeas, beans of any type, they can go in then. So yeah. All right, get your wooden spoon out. Oh, it's been this has taken me all day yesterday and all day to get going. Like it's been busy with that turmeric. You know, it took ages, and I've got lovely, not as yellow as yesterday, but they're lovely and yellow. Got a little bit on the bench. So what I use is a thing called gumption, and it's, I won't show you the thing, but yeah, it's just like that, and you just scoop it out like that, and then just leave that on your bench where the turmeric is, and it will take it, it will lift it out, and then give it a little bit of a rub when you can. It's pretty good. I love it. I use it all the time, but you can get these other varieties from the market, and they're just made with citrus and lemon, that type of thing. Now I'm going to chuck in a bit of, right, that's good. When you hear it sizzling, that means it's pretty good. So can you see the pot? Do we need to come closer? Okay, let's come a bit closer. Okay. Have to rearrange everything. All right. Right. Yeah, my little old humble kitchen. Okay, so in with the ginger. In with the I turned it down, but I probably made it chew. Okay. Just want to hang on a minute. No, so I have to take some of that out. Don't know what's going on there. Anyway, back on the heat. Yeah, that looks all right. Yeah. Not sure what happened there. Okay. Yeah, I got something in there. I think it was a little bit of the what do you call it? Green, this stuff. But that's all right. We just get it out. Don't put it in at this stage. Okay, so I'm going to put the chili in at this stage, and I've got some little Thai chilies, probably a bit hotter than the ones you have at home, because these are homegrown and they're absolutely beautiful. And the onion. So I've got red onion. You can put really whatever colour you want in there. And there's always something going on in the kitchen, isn't there? I'm always adding something at the wrong time, or something gets mixed in that shouldn't be there. So yeah, so this one, it's got a little bit of broccoli in as well. I don't know how I end up mixing everything in together. It's just bizarre, really, but anyway. So I'm just going to let that saute through just a little bit, just enough to brown it. Sorry about that. Next ingredient is the hard vegetables. I'll just strain that. Okay. Smells lovely. So when it's smelling lovely, that's when you can put your hard vegetables in. I'll show you that. That's beautiful. Okay, so smell that ginger. Can you see that? And then just pull it up through it. Lifting. Okay, because I'm doing so much, I'm just going to put the lid on for a few minutes and let that sit. Have a drink of tea. And yeah, keep going. So yeah, the lemons, I'll be starting that soon. I've got so much to do here with the lemons. Of course, I've got this coconut. I'm going to try to make some coconut cream, and because I'm wanting to get some Malay coconuts and see how they're going. Oh yeah, by the way, the coffee's still happening. It's all happening. Okay, so a few minutes with that. Next, we go with the next hard vegetable, which is the cauliflower. And then these are all soft vegetables. So I've got bok choy, broccoli, and they're not bell peppers, they're actually capsicums. So that sounds good. Just have a look at the recipe. Yeah, not sure when I'm supposed to add this. I think I'm apt to add it now. So I might just put a little bit of water in there. So I've got some of this mushroom water. Just a dash, just to help it get really, really hot. Because we've added a lot of ingredients then. At this point, I've already let them saute a bit, so I'm going to put in the cauliflower. Yeah, the cauliflower. Oh, it's beautiful. Smell it. That smells beautiful. And with that, I'm going to put in the sauce can go in now. And so this is the, wow, that's pretty amazing. So that's double the ingredients. Okay, beautiful. And I've just turned it up now If you had this in a wok, or you were doing just serving sizes, you know, for a few people, but this is probably going to be like 6 or something pieces. Someone making noises, I think. Okay, I'm just going to put the lid on just for a few minutes there. Okay, that's it. These are some of the little bird's eye chilies that I grow. They are as hot. They will blow your mind. The ones that I used in this one are the red Thai chili, so they're a little bit bigger than these. And but these ones, whoa, they're powerful. So if you wanted to make yourself a little chili mix, just put these in some oil in a jar, and then you just have to use the tiniest bit of the oil in whatever you're making, and that way it's a great way of preserving without having to go to too much trouble. But yeah, beautiful. Okay, so this is pretty much done to where I want it, because you really only want to saute this. You don't want to overcook it, because when you reheat it after it being frozen, you actually will be re-cooking it. So at that point is when you can cook it to however you want it. So you're going to chuck all this in. Oh, I'm not going to have any room in this pot. I might have to change pots, I think. What's going on? Usually it does shrink down a bit. I haven't done two pot. I haven't doubled the recipe before, so I might have to put it into a bigger pot. I can't even stir it. Hang on a minute. Okay, bigger pot coming. Okay, we just swap the pots. Oh, jeez, can't even get the lid off. Hang on. Okay. What's happening now? I've got no idea what's going on in my kitchen. Just losing the plot. All right, here we go. Yum. Smells absolutely beautiful. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. I have this big pot for when I'm cooking up batches of things, because it's huge. It holds so much food, and the little one, when I'm cooking batches, oh my god, that tastes beautiful. Yeah, when I'm cooking up big batches like this, you just really want to get in there and stir it around, and wow. Yeah, have a look. Hang on. Oops, wait a minute. Isn't it beautiful? And with the wombok. So I'm just lifting it, I'm not stirring, just lifting it up to the surface. It smells absolutely beautiful. Okay, not a lot of water in there. I'm just going to put a little bit more of this mushroom sauce in, mushroom water. And the reason why I'm putting that back in is because it's just the water that came with it. And I'll put the lid on for, say, a few more minutes, and then it's done. So that was exciting, wasn't it? Must remember, note to self. Note to self, always use the bigger pot if I'm doubling that recipe, okay? Because that will be helpful. All right. But yeah, this ginger, I might see if I can get the rest out. Some more ginger there, so I want to add it. I try to get as much of that flavour as possible. Into the pot. Okay, very good. Right. Okay, so that's about it now. I'll probably give that another stir. Hear it bubbling. That's nice and hot, but that's it. So stir that through. Turn it off. And we're done. So yeah, just like once it takes a while to get everything cut up and course, but once you've got it cut up, you can. Where's this going? Running out of space. I need to tidy up my kitchen, but no point in tidying it up until you actually are on to the next task, because you know why tidy up between. I think I like to wash up some things between my tasks, but no point in trying to clean up too much. So I'll probably wash up all those bowls that like these that have had things in, and other than that, I'll just then get onto my juicing. Hopefully by then, the turmeric will be really starting to dehydrate. I'll be able to have a rest, go and do the things, go and do my hair. Got to wash my hair today later on. Okay, let's see. Some of this into then I just get a big ladle, a big old ladle, put it into these containers, see? And then when I go to cook it, I reheat half of that usually and some rice, or I like it with, you know, the rice noodle. Don't overfill it because you'll never get the lid on. Okay, that's about it. So that's it. It's got some juice in the bottom. Everything's still only part cooked, which is fantastic. That's what we want. When these have cooled down, they'll go into the freezer. So this lot's made a fair bit because I have got a bit of travelling to do in the next month here and there, so I want to make sure that I've got these frozen for in the van. And that's beautiful. Oh yeah, that chili and the ginger, that's beautiful. Okay, so far that's 2, 4, 5. So great if you're portioning your meals, great if you want to really stick to a healthy diet and you haven't got time, because, you know, when you come home from work, you can just grab one out of the freezer, you know, heat it up, either put it in a pot and just stir it up, heat it up however you wish. You know, take it out in the morning and make sure it's defrosted. Whoops. Whoops a daisy. What's going on there? It's all over the place. Making me want to eat it. Yum. So when you reheat it, you won't have to heat it very long either. Oh. Hang on a minute, I've got these earplugs in, you know. Don't know if they're working. I'm just trying them out. I keep losing one. My ears aren't big enough. This is about the last one. So that's 3, 6, 9. So, and sometimes I'll eat a whole one. Like, sometimes I'll be hungry. I'll just eat the whole lot. I won't bother making any rice or noodle. I'll just go for eating the whole lot. So you just do what you want to do. Like, I'm trying to proportion things because I don't need any more weight on. I don't need to lose weight. Just want to stay how I am at the moment. So if I was to, if I wanted to just, lose weight, maybe a little bit more of the vegetable and less of the rice, you know, so you can double up. Yeah, it just depends. Come on, I can't get it out with this spoon. Hang on. Let's get this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Which one was this one? Okay, done. Okay. Oh, I can do this, can I? That's right. Here we go. 9 beautiful meals or 18 beautiful meals. So it depends on how much we eat. I mean, I find that's a huge amount. I mean, I find half of that is really good with just a small amount of, rice or, the rice noodle, which is always good. Yeah. So, okay, well, that's that. Just check out this, yep, they're starting to dry. And then I'll powder them. So I'll show you in another picture me powdering them, and look at all my veggies for the compost. These were the outside leaves, and I don't know who's been touching them, so I don't like to keep them. That's what I have the turmeric in. Just show you my flower here. Look, how pretty. That's the roaring mint. She's so sweet. So sweet. Okay, so is that it? Is that the last thing I have to tell you? Everything's beautiful in its own way. La da 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 da. Okay, so put all these away, and now I'm going to start getting my bench cleared, washing up those dishes, and start juicing with my juicer. Actually, see this juicer? I was at a garage sale years ago, like probably 10 years ago or something, and I had the little juicers, which you know about, you know, these types of things, the good old-fashioned top bottom, which work really, really well, but you do have to put a lot of effort in. When you're doing bulk, I mean, I don't own an electric one. I try not to have electric. I should have probably put, I could have started the fire up and done this on the fire, which now I'm thinking of it. That would have been good, wouldn't it? I should have done that. But then I was at this market, and I saw this, and I said, oh, that looks like a juicer. And anyway, it didn't have a price on it, and I thought, oh, and I was just about to put it down. You know how when you're in a market or something and you pick, or even at the shops, you go to pick something up, look at my hands. Oh my goodness. I should put some henna on that will cover all that up. And I've got some henna powder downstairs too. I could make some tubes of lovely, beautiful henna. Anyway, let's get off that subject. See, I do so many things. I haven't got time to think. Anyway, I said to the lady, is this a juicer? She said, yeah, that's a juicer. And I said, oh, okay, how much have you got on it? And she said, $2. And you know how you're about to put something down? I was doing this before I asked the lady, because the lady wasn't anywhere in sight, you know. And I was just about to put it down, and I saw this other lady sort of coming behind it, because this has happened to me before, where I've thought about it, I've put something down, I've kind of turned around and you know, thought, oh, should I really get it or whatever. And someone else has picked it up and bought it right out from under me. So I know now, if I want something, even if I'm not sure I want it, don't let it go. Hang on to it, hold it. Just hold it, especially if there's only one. And just carry it around with you until you make your mind up. Is this mine? Does this belong with me? Do I need it? Are you something I really will cherish in my kitchen? Yes, I do. I love you. It's so beautiful. Yeah, it's done quite a lot with me now on the juicing side. And yeah, we got history now. So anyway, this is great. It doesn't let a lot of pulp out. I'm sure if you got one of those juices that lets some of the pulp out, then you could actually eat the pulp as well. But I'm actually just happy to do this. and it doesn't use any electricity, which, you know, this is where I'm finding it would be lovely to make a dehydrator that just uses the sun, um, and that would really, really make me happy that I'm not using energy as much. Especially when I did this, I could have used the fire, and I think, why didn't I use the fire? But yeah, I just, by the time I cut everything up and did half a dozen other things, went and harvested the turmeric and the ginger. For this, got the chilies, you know, have to run around the garden. It's best to do that probably the day before. But what I did was I cut all these vegetables the day before, put them, the bigger vegetables, in water so that they lasted overnight. I covered the ginger, chili and garlic so that it lasted. And yeah, so my $2 amazing thing, it's just brilliant. So, and you know, the thing I like about it is easy clean, and it works a wonder. And you've seen me using it before. You know, I get 1 cube out of 1 orange, which is really, really good. All right, I think that's it. It's time to go. So enjoy your day, be kind to yourself and others, and yeah, it doesn't hurt to say a prayer. So, you know, even if you just give thanks, I mean, you don't just say a prayer like, oh God help me or whatever, but you know, just be grateful. Thank you for my juicer, for putting my juicer into my life. Thank you for this beautiful ginger type recipe. It's just beautiful. You know, you start feeling thankful about the small things in your life, the kettle, the, you know, the water that's running out of your tap, the you know, the air we breathe, the little things. Then you have to be happy. You have to be happy about life. You know, you just start living in the moment, in the now. Yeah, Eckhart Tolle, he really said it when he said, you know, to live in the now is the place, you know, that is alive, because it's right now. It's now, and it's now, and it's now. So if you're living in the now, you can only be happy with now, because actually there's nothing really, even if there's nothing going on, it's so beautiful to be happy right now. And now as I look around, go and smell the roses or the flowers. All right. Hope you enjoyed that recipe. Still a bit funny. Yeah, I put the sponge. I don't know how the sponge, it might have been on the back of the spoon. I put a little bit of that in as well. So I took that out. It's all good. Everything's happy as Larry now. Yeah. You could even triple that. I mean, you could make quite a lot if you got a family and you wanted to do more. I mean, that was 1 head of broccoli and half a small cauliflower. I think it was about, how many carrots? 6 carrots, 1 large sweet potato. It might have been 1.5 large sweet potatoes. So, you know, I just doubled the recipe. You've got it there. Go back and have a look at the recipe, and hope you make it. And yeah, tell me whether you liked it or not. Yeah, let me know, because and tell me if I need to use soybean sauce, because I'm not sure if I really have to add that. But someone said I had to, but the one that I've got, I read the, I was on the phone with my sister the other day and I read the ingredients. It's got wheat in it. Blow me down. So I have to change either the brand or stop using it. It had wheat. It also had monosodium glutamate. It had, after I read the 2 ingredients that affect my body, I didn't read any further. I thought, you know, don't put that in. So I think with the soy sauce and the ginger and the chili, and I think it'll be fine without it, but it does apparently pick it up a little. And but yeah, I don't want to make anyone sick. I don't want to say add it if it's going to upset you. So that's the one ingredient. It's the Dao Ju soybean sauce. If you've got allergies in your family, I would say don't use that sauce. It's can be, yeah, quite toxic to the body of those who've got allergies. So, all right. Well, I'm off. Cheers. Have a beautiful day. And whatever it is you're doing, let me know what it is you're doing. Are you doing any cooking? Are you doing any of this? All right. Bye for now. Oh. Oh. Are you doing it? Oh, okay. There. Right.